Hyvää päivää. Hello everybody. In this video I will bake Finnish cardamom buns, Korvapuusti. For the dough I will need about 1 kilogram of flour, 150 grams of sugar, 570 milliliters of milk, 180 grams of butter, 45 grams of fresh yeast or 21 grams of dry yeast, 2 eggs, and cardamom. It needs to be crushed cardamom, but mainly what you can get in stores is in shells or grounded. I use this wooden mortar and pestle to crush cardamom seeds. Then I warm the milk to about 40 degrees Celsius. This may be too much for the yeast, but when I pour the milk to the bowl, it will cool down to about 33-35 degrees Celsius, which is just right temperature for yeast. Then I add the sugar and about 1 cup of flour to feed the yeast. Now I have about 33 degrees Celsius, so I can add the yeast. I crumble it into the bowl so it will grow better and dust it with the flour. Now I will let it work for a few minutes, and meantime I will melt the butter. The yeast grew a bit. The butter is not too hot. To the bowl it goes with some of the flour. The cardamom. 1 whole egg and just 1 yolk from the other. I keep the white for later. More flour, but it is still just a little bit over the half of the 1 kilo. The rest of it I will add gradually as needed. I knead the dough and add the flour from time to time. It must be well mixed. When the dough is not sticky, I stop adding the flour. Then I cover it with a cloth and set it in a warm place. While the dough is left to rise, I prepare the filling. 100 grams of butter, 150 grams of sugar, a bit of flour to dust the board, a pack of cinnamon. I add the sugar to the melted butter. The dough is ready. Preheat the oven to 395 Fahrenheit. I divide the dough into 4 parts and roll it. Quarter of the sugar butter mixed on the dough, and I spread it evenly. Now I sprinkle it with the cinnamon. And roll it on itself. Now I alternate the diagonal cuts and form the buns, pressing them down at the narrow end. On the baking sheet buns go, and I put the egg white on top. Then sugar. Into the oven it goes for about 20 minutes. Coffee is ready. So good. Hyvä. Till next time.